Okay, a lot of hands, exactly. And it was not easy. And I noticed that none of the business investors looked like me. And I made a promise to myself that one day I was going to be the business investor I have been looking for. And that promise looks like the Fearless Fund today. We are backed by Bank of America, Ally Bank, JP Morgan Chase, PayPal Ventures, and a host of others. But it was not that easy. Thank you for the claps, but it was not that easy. You guys, after school, I gave up on my dream. I had a mall-based retail store. I got a job working for Apple Bottoms. Y'all remember those Apple Bottom jeans?
With the furs.
The whole world was...
Didn't like her.
Exactly. I thought I was her, y'all. I went to go work for them, and I was doing product placement. It was so short-lived. This was my only job I had in my whole adulthood for 30 days. Because the company got sold, and I was the last hired, so I'm the first
hired.
Exactly, you know the story. And unfortunately, over time, you guys, I ran out of money. I was 23 years old, someone telling my age, but I was 23 years old, and I ended up moving into my car from my apartment because I ran out of cash. And I was without a place to stay for about 7 months. But during this time, I made a promise to myself that despite situation, despite circumstance, I was still going to have fun. And I called it dancing in the rain. So I met a girl by the name of Rochelle. She worked at Apple Bottoms too. She's like, Arian, I heard you living out your car. You can stay on my floor. I said, your floor? She said, well, I got a dude in one room cutting hair, and I got me and my boyfriend in the other room. And she said, girl, we in the hood. I said, hey, I'll take it. At that time, y'all, I was on welfare, food stamps, general relief, you name it, just trying to figure out life. I was selling my clothes so I could eat or put gas in the car. So I said, you know what? Here we go. I cooked every day, and that was basically like my way to pay rent. And one day I got up, because I told you I was dancing in the rain. I said, girl, I'm going to the BET Awards. And she said, oh, that's awesome. Who gave you tickets? I was like, nobody. I said, one of my girls came from back home, and we're going to go down there. And we are going to literally walk the red carpet like the celebrities. So y'all, we get down there, my girlfriend keeps going from door to door. They keep turning her around, and I'm like, girl, that ain't how this gonna work, because you about to blow up our spot. She said, what we gonna do? I said, we're gonna walk the red carpet like the celebrities, stay focused. So literally, somebody by the carpet, y'all, said, hey, Arian. I said, girl, that's our cue. That's our cue. So we get down there, and he gets to talking. I'm like, okay, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm just going with it. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, you can come in with me and Usher. He just signed me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, you went to FAMU. I'm starting to gather context clues. So here comes Usher, grabs our hands. We come jetting down this carpet. We don't stop for the photos or nothing. The photographer's like, who the girl in the white dress? I said, it's me. I am already there. So next thing you know, you guys, we get rushed into the theater. They're like, oh, we wish there was some seats up here for y'all. Our seats in the front row. I said, don't worry. I saw 2 empty seats in the 5th row right next to G Unit. Yeah, shout out to 50. I heard he's speaking tomorrow. And we sat there, y'all, the entire show. Whoever seats those were, they never even showed up. My point in telling you this story is actually not to make you laugh, not to entertain you, but it's to prove the point that the world moves out its way for people who know where they are going. So anytime you want something in life, you have to move in the direction of your dreams, and you have to act as if it is already done. So I have plenty of other stories that are like fun stories that I can share with you, but I gotta keep it going, because that same weekend I kept dancing in the rain. Jamie Foxx had this big booty contest. Don't judge. I had been eating off the dollar menu. and I'm quite blessed. But nonetheless, I got in second place. I was very pissed because this girl was like a -2, and y'all, I'm like, shoot, I'm just trying to give me a meal that ain't a happy meal. And here she go, taking my money. So fast forward, during that time, you guys, dancing in the rain, sneaking into places, having fun, I found myself towards the end of these 7 months, like at a green light, not moving. My mom called, she's freaking out. She's like, girl, you can't do this to me. Are you suicidal? And I'm like, no, I'm not suicidal, Mom. I said, but I honestly don't know where I'm going. And I was just sitting there. I was tired of living out the car. I was tired of trying to figure it out. After so much of a high, I just crashed. And luckily, somebody called me in that moment of me crashing. They said, hey, we saw your work at Apple Bottoms. can you come do some PR and marketing work for us? Well, from that one call, I built a business, a PR and marketing firm servicing Sony Pictures, Universal, Walt Disney, and a host of other companies. Thank you all. And through that, we service the movie industry and the music industry. So a few years later, I'm giving y'all like the Cliff Note version of this entrepreneurial journey. Then comes the Great Recession. Money starts to dry up. And I'm like, no, after all of this success, this can't be happening. And I started off to build Fearless magazine. And Fearless at that time, like publications started to be very like dry. Folks were like, no, we're getting into digital, we're moving into tech. So I shut the magazine down and I started meeting people in venture capital. And then I said, wait, the light bulb went off. That's when I knew I could be the business investor that I had promised myself that I would be to myself in college. So I started to build the Fearless Fund as you guys know it today. Just to give you a couple stats, Black women are the most founded entrepreneur demographic right now in this country. I know it's not a statistic. Black people receive less than 8% of venture capital funding. Horrible. Women of color, Black and brown, receive only 0.39% of venture capital funds. I know, horrible. Black women's, their average fundraise before the Fearless Fund took place was only $30,000. We came on the scene cutting 7-figure checks.
All right.
Thank you. Educating over 1,000 people per year and deploying plenty of grants. And then I looked up, you guys, and August 2nd, 2023 hits, and we are plastered all over the news. After deploying all these millions of dollars, I found out we had a federal court case. Y'all, I thought it was ChatGPT, literally. Edward Bloom, and I've even been on Market Mondays, and they've been covering the case, and thank you, shout out to Troy and Rashad and Ian for making sure that this whole case has been exposed and that people have awareness about it, because we have been sued for alleged discrimination for investing in Black and brown women. This is a real thing. The same people who stopped affirmative action for higher education at the Supreme Court in June of 2023 made me their next target. We were in diligence, you guys, for over $150 million when everything just came crashing in. I said, this cannot be happening to us. We had already closed on 23 million. We were about to close on 100 plus, and then all of this happens. I want to explain to y'all how venture capital works. The biggest investor of venture capital, you guys, are pension funds. Pension funds are made up of people like teachers, firefighters, firemen, plenty of careers that have people of color in the demographic. That money then goes up into a $62 trillion industry of private equity and venture capital that is controlled by 92% white men. I didn't even get to Black men, I didn't get to Asian men, just white men, 92%. That money then goes into the hands of 90-something% white startups. And then it rarely makes a full circle to go back into the communities that really built the backs of this money. I wanted everybody to know that, because if you know anybody that is a public service worker, you tell them, hey, I need my pension to definitely go towards my community if they are people of color, because it is not fair and not right. But I definitely wanted you all to have those stats. Hopefully you all can learn from this. I want you guys to know that the people you vote for today can determine if you are funded tomorrow.
Yeah.
I say that because every single judge that voted against us was a Trump-appointed judge. Literally, every judge that voted for us was an Obama-appointed and Clinton-appointed judge. But I have an announcement today, because as you heard some of my entrepreneurial journey, I don't let things stop me or defeat me. I want to award somebody right here, right now. Look, you done stood up with your arms up. No, it's the young lady, she came and pitched me. She literally was in the marketplace earlier. Aisha Anderson, where you at? when you pose. Girl, don't fall out yet. I want to award you with a $10,000 grant. You are still a winner in my mind. You are still a winner today in my mind. But wait, we got more, hold on. We see the tears. Congratulations. Y'all, she has basically an Uber for content creators, meaning like on demand. Like you can go to an app, and if you want somebody to get your videos, get your photos, they can come straight to you just like Uber. I know you've been working hard, I know you deserve it, you've been out here hustling, and you stopped the right person today. But wait, because they about to get me, y'all. And they gave me some extra time. Thank y'all back there at the production. On the screens, I need you guys to turn to the screens. I need my screens queued up with a cue card on the screens. Dylan, I need your help. Because this is going to be for all of y'all. This is an announcement that is going to be exclusive to Earn Your Leisure and Invest Festival. You guys, we are starting a new program. It's always good to play your cards right. Literally, we are announcing right here $100 million program for men and women right here at InvestFest. Yes, that is the big news. You guys, get your phones out right now. Get the QR codes. Because all you have to do is sign up. Credit score 600, $50,000 revenue 1 year. Loan percents are only 8.49%. Y'all can't beat this. This is exclusive to Invest Festival. So be sure to get it today. I love y'all very much. I have to run and tell me time's up. Arian Simone, Fearless Fund.